they have burrow. No burrow as of yet, but heavy roach play is the goal here, or is the order of the day from Chompy.
Yeah, it looks like he is going to lose that Zeld on the watchtower, and he's taking a few, or sorry, Zukarakox is taking a few free hits. Decent force field, he's going to be able to snipe these 3 roaches, no problem. And yeah, I don't think Chompy's going to mind that too much, but this heavy roach play, I think it's going to be countered really, really well by this double row facility here by Zukarakox. He's going to be able to pump out a lot of Immortals. He already has an Observer out.
Yeah, Immortals, they're good against roaches, but with the increased range now, you kind of want to go more Colossus. We'll have to see if a Robotics Bay comes up. Economically, we have... Oh wow, these... the orange and yellow are so close it's hard to differentiate the two. Chompy is ahead economically, but on 2 bases. He probably wants to grab a third pretty soon. We might see another engagement here at the top Zelda watchtower.
Great force fields. Yeah, and Chompy's just going to lose about a third of his army over here, forced to retreat with the other guys, and Zukarakox is just doing that really magnificently. Force field, sure, it's one of the easier spells to do well, but still, it's something that does a lot of damage if done right.
Yeah, Zukarakox hasn't engaged head-on at any point, but just managing to get little advantages here and there. And this group of roaches got split off from their main army. They might get taken out. No, they are able to run away in time. If you look at the resources lost tab, right now Chompy's lost about 1,000 more than his opponent, and that's just, Zukarakox chipping away here and there at Chompy's army.
Yeah, it definitely adds up. And, ooh, looks like Tunneling Claw's just finished, or Burrow maybe, but Chompy in a very nice position with these roaches moving forward. Zukarakox does have an Observer somewhere, and it seems like he actually knew that they were coming. Yeah, those force fields are pretty much useless now.
Yeah, that's the one great thing, you can burrow underneath them. I don't see an Observer nearby. Now it's starting to take some shots off. Looks like, yeah, Chompy wants to be pretty aggressive and target firing one Immortal. There has to be an Observer, yep, right behind it. They get spotted, forced to jump up and attack, and going for the Immortal again.
Yeah, smart targeting, and I'm going to assume that Zukarakox has this. Yeah, another Observer. Still, well, yeah, actually the same Observer is still in the area. Gonna force those roaches to retreat over land.
Yeah, at the same time, there's 14 roaches in production, so Chompy's he's gonna have a huge roach force in just a moment. He's got 30 roaches out right now. Economically, still about even, and it looks like Zukarakox is looking to expand to the gold sometime in the future. We're gonna see another engagement here in the middle of the map.
Yeah, Chompy's got a lot of roaches over there. There's not any sentries here for Zukarakox, so he's not going to have those force fields that he's relied on the previous engagements. Yeah, he's forced to retreat. There's just too many roaches for him to deal with. There we go, now engaging, and those Immortals being target fired again. Chompy in a really nice position. I don't think that there's enough Stalkers to really hold this up. Burrowing again.
Yeah, not the greatest engagement by Zukarakox. Stalkers do outrange roaches by 2. So he could be doing a lot better with keeping his forces back. Now getting zealots rather to be up in the face of these roaches, forcing them to retreat. Now, looking at units lost or resources lost, Chompy is still he's lost more than his opponent, but has this giant roach force and another hatchery now at his natural to produce more larvae.
We do see that the roaches have 1-1, and it's working on a 2-2, whereas Zukarakox still at 0-0-0. Looks like the roach is now going for this backside rocks, and they will be able to take this down very, very quickly.
Yeah, just as you say, there's no upgrades. 2 forges being put down, and Chompy is going to engage again outside by those ramps. Those Immortals getting stuck in the rear. Force fields being put down, but not doing enough. Isn't able to split up the army, and Zukarakox looks like he's going to be on the losing end on this one. And Chompy's just going to run forward with all these roaches.
Yeah, even burrowing them. A lot of people do forget that roaches have increased regeneration underground. I know that's something that's kind of... Oh yeah, they also have that. So he's certainly using that to his advantage. healing up all the wounded ones, and now he's just going to march into this main, no problem at all.
Yeah, I don't see a robotics bay. There's nothing being produced for Zukarakox at the moment. Target practicing those forges, it would have been a little better if Chompy had those actually been upgrading. Right now, Zukarakox bringing in his main army, 3 Immortals. He's also warping a whole bunch of Zealots. But things aren't looking all that great for him, because there's just a huge swarm of roaches.
Yeah, Chompy is going to be forced to retreat. He did have the smaller army. He was trying to reinforce, but they just aren't fast enough off that creep. But yeah, over here now he's going to have a better arc. He's going to be much more confident in engaging. He needs to, yeah, there we go, engage together though. And I think he might want to burrow just to heal up his hurt roaches.
Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't gotten a 3rd Expo. The other hatch does make sense. He's got a lot of minerals, but kind of running low on gas. He's being really good. He's getting up, what is it, Carapace 2 and Missile Attacks 2. So, as you said earlier, really, walking almost right over these roaches.
And now engaging.
And those Immortals stuck in the rear again. Now they're up close enough, but this is an overwhelming force of roaches.
Yeah, I guess Chompy just did not get the update that roaches are now 2 supply. So now he's just building so many of them, and Zukarakox just does not have the army to deal with this.
No, even brought in 2 Immortals from the rear, 2 more Immortals being produced, but 20 roaches from Chompy. He's just going all roaches all the time. And I think with this new wave of 21 roaches, he'll just be able to overwhelm Zukarakox, who's only at 78 supply to Chompy's 160.
Yeah, Zukarakox not much of an army left, and even if he moves out now, he just will not be able to deal with this massive roach force, and we've got those 20 roaches on the way, rallied up near the middle of the map, and I expect a GG from Zukarakox momentarily.
Yeah, there's really not much you can do. His main's mined out, and his natural is oversaturated. He has enough minerals to, get out a few sentries, maybe delay, but half his production structures are going to get taken out. And
Chompy even taking a 3rd base now, a little bit late, but that's okay. He's been doing really, really nicely with this large roach force. And Zukarakox actually supply blocked at 90 of 84, and his opponent is about 90 supply ahead of him.
Yeah, this is just a matter of time. Zukarakox surprisingly doesn't have any sentries up, so his main nexus is going to get taken out. And, a little bit of a battle. Looks like Zukarakox is pushing out, but Chompy has a whole bunch of roaches in the middle. Forced to retreat those off, and this push might actually do quite a bit of damage. Nope, I take that back. Chompy has a whole bunch of roaches at his natural, so once he regroups, he should be able to do fine, and he pushes in with his attacking force to the natural.
Yeah, and all Zukarakox can make are Zealots, because that Cybercore did get taken out. So Chompy's going to have a fun time killing all these buildings and all those probes. It looks like Zukarakox did take out Chompy's 3rd, but at this point it's just too little too late.
Yeah, in just a moment, Zukarakox won't have anything, and he calls good game.